It's Wednesday, been a bit busy at work this week. Calm day, not that warm, certainly not sunny. Catman 2 or ex-Catman 2 still here. The cat behind us is now gone. I think we've got it well moored up, so not actually resting against the pontoon, so not wearing the fenders onto the hull. That's still an easy step aboard. If we still had travelling light, she could fit in beside her. So if I get an oil change, it'd be nice to know what filters are currently on. I imagine they're the expensive Yanmar ones. Well, for someone like me, it's quite a tight squeeze down there. I might have morning tea before I go and see what the generator needs. Oh, just before I have my coffee, in the safe here is full of some spares, so I might go through those and just see what's there. Oh, there's quite a pile packed in there. In this bag there's 2 Yanmar oil filters. Right, that bag had a 3rd one. And this box has got a fuel filter. Right, well those ones are all spare impellers and bits for the electric toilets. Looks like we've got 2 different sizes of Johnson impellers. I imagine they're for the engines and the gen sets. Let's check the part numbers. Right, well I confirm these are impellers for the Yanmars. Right, well, as I thought, the smaller one is for the gen set. A couple of spare fuses, some more spare electrical stuff. Right, selection of glass fuses, mini fuses. I'm not quite sure what these things are. A relay. Maxi fuses or mega fuse, spare fuse. I think this is a deck, like diesel inlet or other plug, and a spare on-demand shower nozzle. Also got inflatable boat repair, a fan belt. And that's the pot holders for the galley. So quite a treasure trove in the safe. Oh, what else is in here? Not sure what they're for. Imagine possibly stove. A very small drove, dinghy sized. My guess is they're out of the fridge or freezer. Tool bag. Oh, it's quite heavy. Right, some tape. Not sure. I imagine that's a handle or a spare anchor winch handle. I'm not sure. Sheet winch, a bag, some cloths, the plugs for seacocks, some hose and a piece of 1x19 wire. I can actually see the safe leaving the boat, as although it's safe and bolted down, there's many places to hide things that no one's going to find. Well, that red thing proves to be a big bag, maybe a sail bag. Well, if we repurpose this under seat storage as storage for something else, bottles do stand up in here in the recess. Oh, well, here's the tools. Useful, basic set. That orange thing has the tools for disassembling inflation plugs on the inflatable. Right, well, that's the spinnaker. Here's the 9 kVA Lombardini genset, so I just want to see what filters it needs. Well, here she is in her naked glory. We have oil extraction pump. There's a tube on it though. Engine oil filter, fuel filter. Now whether I can get the part numbers off it prior to pulling it apart, I don't know. See, it looks like you undo that bolt there and then you can move the pump a bit further out and pump straight out. Well, the pump cover plate is a bit of a reaction, but the impeller was replaced last year. Fan belt tightness is fine. Here's the heat exchanger. So, drain plug down here. Somewhere there's an anode. I presume it is this one. Electric fuel pump. Here's the exhaust gas water separator, so water goes out through a through hole, gas goes out the stern of the boat. No splashy noise. Now there's the water lift pump and the breaker panel for the genset. Fire alarm, coolant reservoir, and the switch panel. All connections are here. Now there's the engine or bilge blower, and further forward is the chain locker, and there's the bottom of the anchor winch. Put the clamshell back together. It's held together by basically rubber bands, like this. Surprisingly easy to get it all in place. All the bands done up. Now I need to go and see if I can actually read those part numbers. I think there's a local agent here. Well, the VHF hadn't been turning on the main panel, so it seems to be on now, and I got no idea why. I was looking through the book to try and find out where any fusing would be. So it goes to terminal strip 102. Can't find that. Anyway, let's see if this goes now. Yeah, look at that. It's on. Well, I don't know, it's a mystery to me because it wasn't certainly turning on at the weekend.
Sorry, Mark, have you much bigger on this channel? 4x4. How come the other?
Well, we'll call that success, shall we? It's not getting any position data because I haven't got the big multifunction displays which has the GPS on. I'll go turn them on, see what happens. Right, so just confirming it's on down there, and instruments. It'll take a wee bit to boot up. There we go. Left and long. So I know from the diagram it's connected into the Marine network. And so why it's working now and not before, I have no idea. But we'll take the win. Let's see if I can polish this display. Well, I like successes even when I have no idea why I was successful. We don't do that either. Oh, well, here's the diagram in the manual for the system we've got. So down here, Ray 60, that's the VHF, goes to terminal strip 201. I said 102 before, 201, and I wondered whether there was a problem with power to that. So, very glad it seems to have fixed itself. So, it is connected via here to the C-Talk NG network, and if we need to add anything, we have to find it and put a new branch in. Termination connector on each end. Of course, this is only a schematic, so you've got no idea actually where it is. And so the thing we don't have is this, which is a remote, although I've actually got one, WAKAWAKA, and I think we've got everything else that's currently in here. The ones in purple boxes are options. So we do have the quantum radar. We do have 3 smaller instruments. Don't have that, but we can put it on. Oh, there's one other one here, which would be broadband sonar because it goes into the Ethernet network. I know where the switch for that is, it's way up high under the helm. And we do have speed, which is now working since we did our fast run last Friday. Obviously the paddle wheel had something sticking in it, but it was good now. So it might be a thick owner's manual, but lots of stuff that I've gone over once lightly or not at all. It's pretty windy out here now. Oh, here's the ceiling and this aft midsection of the starboard hull. Move the door out of the way and pull here, it'll probably fall on me. Up in here is the instrument panel and there's the switchboard. And there, I'll give you some light. So that's the switchboard. Back in the switchboard. And I thought I was going to have to get up in here to see what was going on with the VHF, but fortunately not. So looking aft, steering wheel's up there. Big thing here is the electric drive for the autopilot. These are LED dimmers, and looking upward now, and way up here in the middle is the Ethernet switch for C-Talk HS. Normally it's got flashing lights, but there's no power to it at the moment. So there's an awful lot going on up in here, and the air conditioning runs through as well. We've got a 220 volt outlet there. That plug actually goes to the Starlink. I've currently unplugged it, the Starlink in, so it's not using power. It goes through the up and behind this air conduct. I don't know what that one's for. It looks like a European plug. Might be for the TV, which we do actually have. So it's coiled up neatly here. Where's the other end go? Not going to disturb things too much. So that's the panel we were just under. This is normally covered by the sliding door, but this one here is access into the back of the fridge. And this one goes to all the terminal strips, which I was thought I was going to have to try and figure out where things ended up, and galvanic isolators, that one there, lots of other stuff in here, and air conditioning duct. And sliding door open. Well, I think we're seeing the best of the day because there's a big squall line coming through, which I've just managed to beat home.